can see
Okay.
probably not a good candidate, but for some reason her name seems familiar, which is why I clicked over here to see
Yeah,
if
probably.
she
Mm.
was a previous student. She could be a previous student with a new profile. Who knows?
Oh.
Okay, so just really quickly, let me show you. Normally, this isn't even a profile match because I didn't even get a chance to send her a first message. She's just contacted me directly with this whatever. She's clicked it on some autopilot something, and I could just sit back here and let the chatbot work.
Oh yeah. That's amazing. I mean,
Or
mm,
I can see if she's actually here. So sorry, strike when the iron's hot.
right.
Let me see if I've got some things. Let's see if she responds first of all. Make sure she responds in English.
Mm.
If you've got somebody that's hot like this, you don't really have to work very hard to close a trial. Not like in regular sales, right?
Right.
Um, while we're waiting to see if she responds, I've pulled up a couple of other profiles
Mm-hmm.
here.
Mm-hmm.
So, first of all, what I did was I went in here and I'm running a search of teachers from Taiwan that teach business
Mm-hmm.
just to see what's coming up on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm looking for is I'm looking for people that have as many reviews as you, or people that have more reviews and higher prices,
Mm-hmm.
because we don't want to just be the same. We want to be better, right?
Right, right.
So as we're flipping through here, what are we seeing and who are the ones that people are clicking on? Okay, this guy looks very professional. He's got a professional picture.
Mm-hmm.
It's very easy to see what he is up to.
Mm.
Okay, American English teacher from Taiwan, business English adapted to you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Fortune Global 500 experience. He's got a professional looking cover on he's an older teacher because he's got the horizontal video
Mm-hmm.
and he's got a pretty open schedule as far as availability. So he would be somebody that I would click in to check out. But let's see, Crystal's responding here. Oh, poor girl. She has to keep clicking on all those hoops to talk to me. I feel bad. Um, Gosh, I haven't had to do this in so long. I don't even remember what to do. Let me see if I've got any sample messages. Okay, this is a message that works really well for me. Have
Mm-hmm.
you found your perfect tutor yet? Because when I send a message like that, they might say no because and tell me what they don't want.
Oh.
It's also something that I find is very non-aggressive that I send a lot to older leads. And
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you how to go through your messages and just send out a bunch of things to try to work your list. I noticed that you already were contacting me to say, "Hey, Lynn, what's up? You bought a course, why aren't you using it?"
That's like this I think that's the bot thing. So that's not me.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Um, but I think that's a good thing. I change my bot
Oh,
like that. Yeah, I change it very frequently because otherwise, any course that I have open, I get the same message from the teachers like 20 times. And I'm just like, dude, come up with something original, make me want to click.
uh,
Right? Um,
by the way, while I'm at it, okay, I have a quick question. So
mhm.
are you able to send something like maybe a file with an MP3 or a sound file? So basically the reason I'm asking because sometimes I have some Chinese students who want to learn Chinese, but I just want to send them an assessment test that will show them, oh, this is how you assess your Mandarin level. So, for example, like you can when you go shopping, you're gonna see some stuff there, and then you're gonna read, oh, this item is how much, this item is how much. So this is like
Right.
right. So is there any way to send an MP3 or something through the chat box?
Through the chat, you can go to the attachment, but I don't know. I send PDFs through
Yeah,
here.
me
I
too.
don't know what all you can send. If you want to experiment on me, try and send it to me, and I'll tell you whether I can open it or not.
Sure, sure.
So, also, if okay, what is your email address?
It's a KLIUSF 888 at so let me just send by chat.
SF. That's okay. KL.
KLIUSF 888 at Gmail.
Okay. Okay. I'm sending you this. This is a checklist that I usually send to new teachers that are just fresh on board, but you
Sure,
can read through it
sure.
and see. Also, you can add me online because it's so much easier to contact me online or WhatsApp.
Awesome. Mhm.
Um, so you can
Mm.
flip through that in your spare time. But
Sure, sure.
this is what we really need to figure out because
Right,
you can make a lot of progress by updating your profile and presenting yourself as who you want to attract. You
exactly.
know, we're fishing and you're like fishing out there with an old shoe. You're not gonna catch anything with that. All right.
Right, right.
I'm just surprised to tell you the truth that you've had like over 1,500 classes in English with that profile. So
You
we
mean
can do something with this,
you, you,
right?
are you saying I should get more or too much or too many?
No, I'm saying that you barely tapped your potential.
Oh,
If you have been able to get to almost 1,000 or even over $1,000 a month in the past using the English profile as it is written, that's shocking because I don't know who's buying. Okay. And if it is, it's not the people that you need to be attracting because you've got a skill set that you can build on and you can attract the people not only that are going to benefit from your experience, but you're going
mhm.
to enjoy talking to.
Right. Okay.
It's
Cool.
going to be way more fun when you can sit back and tell stories about closing cold calls
Oh,
or
yeah.
war stories about going to battle or how you
Right.
got through a challenging situation.
Right.
And they learn from that.
Right.
And you give them these nuggets, these expressions that have worked for you.
Right.
And then they keep coming back for more and they refer you to their colleagues and then their colleagues talk to their boss and next thing you know you've got a whole group that's coming to you.
Mm.
That's what you want to do. Okay. You
Yes.
just haven't been using the right bait. You've been using any bait. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah, yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Thank you so much for the hints. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So highlight the fact that you're educated in America and Taiwan, okay? Highlight the fact that you've lived in America for
and struggle
decades,
and struggle too.
okay?
Well, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like laid
Um,
off everything. Oh, man, I've been through those. Okay.
right.
So
Okay, so you can highlight the fact that you've got experience. You know you've lived the dream that they're looking for,
right,
okay?
I've been through 911. Do you know that the 911
Yeah.
2001? I mean
Yeah.
2001. Yeah,
And then were you there for 2008 too, which was another
I was there. Yes, I was
big,
there.
yeah. So you've been through two major events
Right,
in American history. And
and
yeah, so
COVID,
you've,
and the COVID too.
and then COVID.
Right, right.
Yeah. So, so this right here is another selling point. Okay. Your business background, who is looking for you? what is your background about? What areas can what is your area of expertise?
Right. I actually I was not I mean sales is my I developed my sales skills after I've been working as customer service manager, believe it or not, for around 5 to 6 years. So
Okay.
the reason I mentioned that because I was good, I'm still good in putting off fire. Okay, like
Yes.
fire on the butts on some of the salespeople. They'll try to, hey Kevin, could you join in the conference call and tell the customers to not to worry about what happened, blah blah blah.
Right. Right. Customer service, problem solving,
Right, problem solving. That's right.
creative thinking, outside box thinking. That's going to be our thing from now on,
I
Kevin.
know, I know, I know. I can't believe that you can teach English with that. I don't know what to say.
Think of how much potential you have when you can
Right,
see who's doing well with limited, you know, she doesn't have what you have and yet
right,
she's doing well. So
right,
what I really need you to do is to have a little brainstorm
right.
about what your strengths are.
Mhm.
Okay. Figure out who you want to attract and then write your profile to attract those people. Okay. Now let's see if Cynthia or Crystal, sorry. Oh, see, now she's writing to me and
Mandarin. What
yeah,
happened?
now I have to go and use the translator unless you want to translate for me.
Sure, sure, sure. I can see that we're clear. I mean, maybe probably have to go to Amazing Talker. Uh, where should I go? Then,
How does, can you see this? What did she say?
uh, where are you? Let me see.
Oh, am
Uh,
I not sharing my screen in the
yeah,
bottom right
sure, but
corner?
I mean, it's too small.
Oh, okay. I'll just use Google Translate real quick. Hold on.
Okay, okay. But
And you can
definitely,
tell me,
yeah. If
you
I,
can tell me if it works. My English is not good. I want to learn from the beginning. I also want to learn on authentic American conversation. Okay, this is perfect. This
oh,
is
right.
Crystal. I am so glad I met you today. I have the perfect teacher for you. His name is Kevin,
Oh, are you
and
serious?
he had, yeah, why not?
Wow. Okay. So, so you're able to recommend other teachers?
Always. I
Oh,
don't want to work with her. If she can't even send me a chat in English, I'm not the teacher for her.
mm,
It's only going to be a struggle, and she's perfect for you.
right.
Okay?
Sure, sure.
And he has
Appreciate it.
recently returned from the States. Make it a little bit,
2021.
yeah, that's recent.
Right.
Let's just say, and he lived,
In Silicon Valley, I think. I used to live there.
see?
Because in fact, my ex-wife family, I mean my ex-wife and my two kids are still living in the area. So, uh,
Excellent. For over 25 years. Let me give you his link.
appreciate that. Thank you so much. You are a godsend.
Yeah.
You're a godsend.
Well, see, I occasionally, well, you saw what happened. The very second I saw that she was writing to me in Indonesian, I was panicking because, or just writing to me in Chinese, I was panicking because
You're panicking.
I don't know what to do. I can teach lower level students.
Oh,
I can. I have. I've did it for 7 years. I don't like it.
Mm.
So
Yes, I know
this is my happy place. I don't have to do that anymore.
exactly, exactly. I know what you're saying. I know your approach now. I mean, for me, in the past, I will just try to grab everyone. Okay, so I think that's probably a lot of well, not wasting time, but I think this is a learning curve for me.
Right.
So
And we need to grab as many as we can to get our foundation, but then we can start to choose who we want. Okay.
exactly.
So right now I'm struggling. I won't lie. I am not doing well this month. Um, but I'm being proactive and I'm taking steps to get over it, and I'm not going to give up. I believe that, I have been doing really well on here for 5 years. I'm going to keep doing well on here as long as I can. And there are ups and downs.
Mhm.
So I just work through them, right? Um, but what I can do is I can tell you what happens when we freak out and how to get over that and get through it, right?
Right, right,
It is at Okay, what we do in the classroom is its own kind of magic.
right,
But we can't get to that magic until we bring in the students. And that's
right.
where being hard-headed and realizing that rejection and rejection, 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 success, rejection, 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 success,
Right,
right? And maybe sometimes it's like 100 messages to get that one success.
right.
You've got a thick skin, so do I. And so sometimes we just have to keep working at it. But for you, I think it's going to be so easy to get you on track because you need to modify your profile.
Mhm. Definitely. I will, that's the first thing that I'm going to do. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so I think for me, I'll probably need to work more on I mean, add more. I think I still have a lot of things I can add in my videos. I mean, provided that I didn't really focus on that yet. Well,
Okay.
um,
But for starters,
mhm,
let's let's add something about your education and your experience in America to this, because this doesn't tell me anything exciting.
uh-huh.
This doesn't differentiate you.
Got it, got it.
Okay. All the best stuff about you is all the way down here.
Right.
Okay. When I see this, I get excited. Okay. When I see this, I get excited. I see USA. I mean, I don't necessarily know, but I see Americas. That gets me excited. Okay. I might not know these other companies, but I see all this background, all this history, and that gets me excited because you've got the business background,
Mm-hmm.
right? You've got the business background. Now, that's what we want to see with a person because we're looking for what we want us to be, right?
Definitely, yes.
So, so
I think I probably need to modify the last part of the company that I work for. That was like it's not supposed to be there. I mean, I think it's repeated or something.
okay.
So
Um, yeah. So go through there and try to figure out what if you were a recent graduate or somebody who's been in the workforce for a while but is looking to go to a global company, or if you have been in the business for a while and you want to go back and get your MBA.
yeah,
Um, those are the kinds of people, the people that want these global opportunities, people who want to be able to go to America. Those are the types of people that you can help. Silicon Valley, oh my gosh, that needs to be on your profile somewhere because that's where everybody wants to go.
right.
Over and over and over, people are contacting me and they're like, dude, I want to go to San Francisco. I want to live in
Palo Alto.
Palo Alto, right?
That's what
They,
Apple is.
they, yeah, they want to be there.
Yeah.
and you just came from there. Okay. So they don't need to know why you're in Taiwan. They just need to know that you've got all that experience.
Mm.
Okay. So let's leverage that. Let's put that in there so
Good.
that they see it first thing when they're scrolling through. So when you do a search and you're looking for a business teacher that is from Taiwan, we've got all these people here that are charging a lot more.
There's not that many. How many of them?
Oh, there's tons.
Oh, okay.
There's going to be tons. There's 20 per page and there's 166
Oh, okay, okay.
pages.
I see, I see.
Okay. So there are going to be a lot in here. Um, on your dashboard, there is a place somewhere where we check a bunch of boxes. Oh, I went and stole my daughter's mouse, her little cat mouse, so I can function now because I was going crazy earlier, not being able to manage anything.
Right.
Um,
Hmm.
okay, I think it's in this one. Yeah, personal info and subjects. Over here under expertise,
Oh, okay.
you can make sure that you've got all the boxes checked for anything, anything that's interesting. Oh, I
Oh,
bet you that's Crystal.
yes, it's Crystal.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Yay! So let me see.
All right, take care of her.
All right, so let me just say hi to her. How does your English communication? So let's see.
Say hi, Crystal. I'm just talking to Lynn.
Hi, Crystal. Hi, Crystal. Question mark. I was just talking to Lynn. Okay. So how does your English pronunciation trial class work? So this type of question should be something like something being taken care by bot, or would you
It
normally?
can be, but I would normally just write something. I mean, I have bots for a lot of things. And maybe I can put them all into a document for you so you can see what I use. But when it's right there and we're not busy and we're not in a class, I use the bots usually when I'm in a class and I want to make sure I'm responding, but I don't want to disrupt my class.
Oh, okay.
So oftentimes what I try to do is I will say something along the lines of, um, okay, let me send you another bot. I'm going to send you, this is how I usually get people to buy the,
Oh, she put the trial class in the the shopping cart already. Good.
there we go. Okay,
Good.
so
我是令介绍过来的。Okay, she said it in Chinese. So probably she want to speak Mandarin to me with me. So I think I should answer her in English.
you can answer in both. Make it
Oh,
easy for her,
yeah, sure, sure.
right?
So that she knows that I speak her language.
Yeah, because that's the benefit for her to have you instead of me.
是的，刚刚令老师有告诉我。So do you understand Mandarin at all?
Nope, not at all.
So I can be your Mandarin teacher if you want. For
Not
free.
interested. I'm having a hard enough time with Indonesian, and that's the one I need.
What did you say? Okay, she said something. Oh, did you just send me something?
Yeah, but then I unsent it because it didn't apply. So I'm rewriting it.
Okay. So, Crystal, let me just make sure she has time for. Oh, I normally also I will use the Cambridge assessment test tool to just to see their skills. I mean their
Hmm.
level. Would that apply to you? I mean, do you use that?
Mm-mm. No, because most of my students are advanced, I actually have a specific thing that I do in a trial class. And you know what? I'm going to have you take one of my trial classes so that you can pretend to be a student and see what my teach slash selling gig is.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, maybe if you have time tomorrow, we can do that. Um, I'm going to send you a modified version of one of my bots that usually closes a trial. If I'm in a chat with them and I send them this, they usually buy. But it looks like Crystal's buying right now.
Is that you or her? Let me see. Kevin 老师，你好，我的英文基础不是很好，所以我想从开始学习。哇哇哇哇，Good job, good job, Kevin. Thank you, Lynn. But her English, her English like pretty basic. Like she can even like have a basic pronunciation. So she said I have to start from the beginning. Okay, maybe I'm not sure. Maybe I just send her that Cambridge thing. So she will have something to do at this moment. Um,
And then send her your trial class. Do you know how to do that?
no,
Or she already put you in the cart, so you don't have to worry about it, right?
but she hasn't bought it yet. So I mean, she hasn't like paid for it yet.
That's okay, she will.
Okay, let me just send her something here. From Cambridge. Give me 1 second. I hope. Well, you know what? I think we should continue our class. I mean, because the time is counting. I mean,
That's okay. You know what? I actually I don't have a whole lot of time left today, but I can meet with you again tomorrow if you're available.
oh yeah, it's definitely
And
almost available for you.
yeah, so for now, I'd like you to close Crystal and and set her up. And then I'd like you to work on your profile. So you can, do it in a Word doc or you can change it right on the website, but think about what we've discovered here today.
Sure.
There is a checklist that I just sent you on there should be a link in your email with this. Again, this is something that I send to new teachers
Uh-huh.
to kind of get them going, and you can go
Mhm.
ahead and grab my line ID from there too. And then it's just kind of a lot of what we've already said today is all in here.
Right.
So, but this is what's important for you. Brainstorm about who do you want to spend your time with. Write your profile to attract them.
Would you
Okay.
would you provide your line or messenger information to your potential students? Would you provide that?
I I don't do it to them through the AT messaging app because I have a feeling that are they've got a algorithm that searches for that or whatever, and I don't want to ever have them think that I'm trying to take students off,
Oh,
but I do give that to them in their first class, in their trial
oh yeah,
class.
yeah, definitely, yes, definitely.
I do give that to them. So, okay, let's see if we can meet tomorrow.
Yeah, sure.
I've got to go because I've got to get my little girl to gymnastics. But um, let me know what your available times are. And what I think we'll do is I will run you through what I do for a trial class to give you an idea. Maybe there are some things that I do that you can take from that and work it into what you do for a trial class. And because our teaching styles are going to be different, but I think you'll like my closing style on this.
Okay.
So my trials almost always convert to students.
Yeah,
So,
definitely. I definitely need to learn that from you. So yeah, tomorrow same time or
I don't know what my schedule's like tomorrow.
tomorrow I have a class in the morning, 8:30. So and then after that it's nighttime, 9 p.m.
Okay,
Um,
so I have time tomorrow between 9 and 10, and I also have time in the afternoon.
yeah, I have time to, so definitely whichever slot that you want to do, I can work with you.
Okay. Um, let's let's plan on let's definitely meet at lunchtime. Okay, because
Okay.
I'll be done right here. Oh wait, shoot. Wait, is that? Oh yeah. Okay, sorry. I have a friend coming to town on Tuesday, but it's next Tuesday, and I kept thinking it was tomorrow. And I just sent him a message and I was like, "Are you recovered from your jet lag yet?" And he's like, "Jet lag? I haven't even left." Like, I'm still in Europe. And I'm like, "I thought you got here Sunday night." And he's like, "Yeah, next Sunday."
So is
Like,
it right?
so in my brain, tomorrow's Tuesday. And I'm like, "Wait a minute, I'm off tomorrow." But no, I'm not off tomorrow. I'm off next week. Sorry, I haven't seen this guy in a long time and I'm really excited to see him.
Right.
He and I used to teach together at a school here.
Oh,
And every time he comes to Bali, we hang out for a day
all
and
right.
talk about how glad we are that we don't have to teach at that school anymore.
So
So
yeah, yeah, okay. So tomorrow around noon time. What
let's do it
time?
lunchtime. Lunchtime. Let's shoot for noon.
My lunch time is I'm going to be done around 1 o'clock. One
Oh,
o'clock
okay.
your time. So 12 o'clock your time.
Wait, we're on the same time.
Oh yeah. You're in Bali, right? So
Yeah, yeah. Or if you want to do it at 9 o'clock, I've got a gap right here. 9 to
yeah,
10.
deal. 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock? Okay. And then if we need to continue, we'll continue after lunch.
Cool. Okay, good, cool. I mean, that's very
All right.
kind of you. Thank you so much, Lynn.
You bet. Let's get you going.
Terima kasih banyak. Oke.
Yes, sama-sama.
Nah,
Sampai jumpa besok.
sampai jumpa besok ya.
All
Ya,
right.
terima kasih
Take
ya.
care.
Take care, take care. Oke, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.